Hey guys, Surgeon here. Welcome to a new video. First thing I want to start off with is I apologize for the sound quality. I apologize for that I think 3 times in this video. I'm on my laptop. I'm at a business trip right now, so obviously I don't have my normal equipment, so I'm working with a laptop and the microphone that's on the laptop. I apologize for that. But welcome to a new video. This video is going to be the first in what I hope to be a continuing thing that I do, where I talk about the patch notes that come out on Thursday. And so what the format of the video is pretty much the first part of the video is going to be like the bulk patch note. So like, for example, this week, it's the Withdraw X feature with your left click coming to desktop. Obviously, it's a feature for mobile, but it's coming to desktop as well. So the majority of the video is me going over that, and then the rest of the video is me kind of touching on the other updates that kind of come out in the game. And it's a very raw format. There's not a lot of editing in it. It's just me giving my opinions on, hey, this is what happened. Actually, no, that's not really an opinion. It's me talking about, hey, this is what happened this week. This is what's coming into the game. And then it is combined with my opinion on what do I think the impact of this is going to have on the game. So, again, part of it is complete fact. It's literally just me saying what the update is, and then it translates into my opinion on how it's going to affect the game. If you do like this style of video, go ahead and give it a like. Subscribe for more if you want to see them. Give me any kind of feedback you want in the comment section below. So you can say you love them, you hate them, you love me, you hate me, you love my voice, you hate my voice, whatever. And then finally, all social media is going to be in the description. So Twitch, Twitter, CC is obviously my name, but that'll be in the description as well. Discord server is going to be in the description as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the first topic. And the topic that most people are saying that this is going to ruin runecrafting. So let's get into it. So some people are probably wondering if today's update actually quote unquote broke runecrafting. And it's probably one of the more hotly debated skills, and I tested it out for a little bit. I'm on the business trip at the moment, so I'm not necessarily in my home setup. That's why the music or the voice sounds off. But it really doesn't mess it up all that much. Like, instead you just change your left click to being all, so it obviously withdraws all your essence quicker. And you right click whatever you need, like stamina potion, a binding necklace, or a ring of dueling. And then you just, you do your normal teleport to the duel arena. I'm doing this testing lavas just because, well, why not? That's usually what people are going to be runecrafting if they're trying to be efficient, so I think I imbued pretty late there. But yeah, then you just run up, do that, empty, that, there we go. And then we go back to banking, and really this is going to be a test to see how fast we bank. So, there we go. So it's pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the withdrawal all for left click, it's pretty fast. Do I think it broke this skill? No. Do I think that the XP per hour that you can get with lava runes is now higher? Yes, I do, because people are arguing that, well, you still have to right click and withdraw one every time you need like a stamina potion or you need jewelry or anything like that. But in all honesty, like, you are right clicking so much more or so much less often than you used to, that this is just so much quicker now. Like, if I had the ability to do this when I was leveling runecrafting, like, this would be so nice. Granted, the runecrafting cape does actually make this pretty nice because I don't have to repair my pouches ever. But, like, it's pretty nice. And one other thing I want to show you guys, and I know people are like, dude, you're not doing, they did something else. I know. Something else that they implemented today was the ability to fill your pouches from the menu. Something that I tried, and, this is obviously from very limited testing, was to try to put them down here. And the only way that this works is if you click on, like, this, it's basically like the very bottom of the actual thing, the very bottom of the actual pouch, and it'll work. It will work, but I'm sure with time it will become the meta to do that, so that way you're not having to press escape and reopen the bank and move your mouse as much. I'm sure it'll become the meta, but for the time being, like, it's going to take some practice to learn where you need to click and probably set up like a screen marker. You can probably set it up a lot faster. Another issue with putting them down here is obviously it's farther away from your earth runes. So if you were to do an inventory like this, you want to put your earth rings closer than where I had it before. Obviously, like, this isn't efficient. I'm just doing this simply for a test, just to show you guys like how this is. And I forgot to actually withdraw it, but what you would need to do is you would need to right click, withdraw one, do that, and then equip or withdraw the rest of it, and then teleport to the duel arena, and then continue going. Like I said, it's pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. The withdraw X feature with the left click is pretty good. Another skill that is really good with is, it's just so weird. It's not where my pouches normally are. I'm just not used to it. Another skill is really any bank standing skill. So let's go ahead and let's transition over to that real quick. This is going to be a very raw video, but obviously I want to make sure that is not how I would normally do runecrafting. There's a lot of other things I would be changing, like bank fillers and depositing all and all that fun shit. I'm aware that that wasn't efficient. I get it. So let's grab some. I know I've got some in here somewhere. So let's grab. Here we go. Okay, so I can set my X to 14. So withdraw X 14, and then this will automatically make my default quantity be 14. So I can do that, and then there we go, and then all obviously, and then there you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and bank this so we don't have to sit through an entire inventory. So normally it'd just be that, and I'm not even going to use my left hand at all. So any bank standing skill is going to be great. I don't believe I have the materials to make a super combat, but let me check real quick. I'll be right back. So one of the skills that I was really worried about with this update coming out was super combat potion making. Before, to make a super combat, you need a torso, super attack, super strength, and super defense. They're kind of like making overloads back in RS3, if any of you remember those days. But what was difficult about them was, obviously, unlike other potions where it's pretty much just, an unfinished potion and a secondary ingredient where you could just do withdraw 14 and it's just, 2 right clicks. This was double the amount of right clicking you were having to do. So the banking of it was very annoying. But now with this whole new system, you can just left click, left click, left click, left click. There you go, full inventory of stuff. Do that, super combat, there you go. Like, it's insane. It's actually insane how fast you can actually do super combats now with how minimal effort you actually need to do. There we go. That, out, that, go. Like, that's insane. That is actually insane how fast you can do super combat potions now. Like, it's actually ridiculous. This is exactly what I was worried about with this coming out. So do I think that this update was really bad for runecrafting? Not in the slightest. I don't think it was bad for runecrafting. I think the rates for runecrafting are going to go up a little bit, especially once people learn how to do the new meta, which would be probably filling your pouches in the bank screen. But it'll go up a little bit. Your normal bank standing skills where you need to withdraw 14 of something and 14 of something else, yeah, it's probably going to be pretty good. Anytime you need to get a full inventory, yeah, those rates are probably going to increase a little bit. But Herblore is just going to, Jesus Christ, this is going to be so much faster now. That is insane how fast you can do a super combat. I can't get over that. Alright, let's move on from the doomsayer-y shit of, oh no, it's going to break a skill. No, okay, let's move on to the rest of the update. So you can decant now into multiple different doses. So I've got 7 4-dose and 7 2-dose. Say I want 3-dose for whatever reason. I can just, there you go. 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. Jesus Christ, Jackix. And there you go. There's your 14 super attack 3 doses. That's pretty nifty. Something else that they mentioned was that you can now do the right click options extended to a deposit box. So what does that mean? That means if you've got rune pouches or a coal bag, a gem bag, seed box, something like that, where it's got a right click empty feature on it. Apparently before with deposit boxes you couldn't empty it, but now they've included the functionality to where you can right click empty it. So I mean that's pretty good. I don't really know many people that use deposit boxes on a regular basis, but hey, it's whatever. It's whatever. What else went over? Oh, yeah, so friends list. You guys might want to know this. So where the ignore list used to be, it's actually now this page where it shows you how much membership you have left. And then it allows you to like open the store. So if you wanted to, obviously like it's gonna pop up my my Chrome, and it's gonna say, hey, put in your email, username, all that fun stuff, and it's gonna basically bring up the store to like buy membership and all that fun stuff. What it also has the ability to is that you have the ability to access your inbox, so that's pretty nifty as well. So if you got a message about fucking like you got an invite to mobile or whatever, you could just change on here or check on here. The name changer's here, and then also it has links to the old school website as well as customer support, which is super cool. But where's the ignore list? Well, my friends, it's in the top right corner of your friends list now, so that's pretty nifty. You just switch back and forth, and there you go. I think RS3 has some functionality like that. I don't know. What else did they talk about? Oh yeah, the reason I walked to the general store in the first place. Bucket packs. Unless you're an Ironman, it's not really that useful. Actually, I take that back. So this gives you, how many does this give you? This gives you 100 buckets, and so the bucket is normally 2 coins. So you pay $6.50 and you get, hold on, I may have just discovered a money-making method, hold up. Tell me how much this is, darn it. Sorry, you guys are getting this live. Yo, that's dope. Okay, so, no, don't climb up the ladder. So, from the general store, you can buy 100 buckets for 650 GP. And then, looks like each time you buy one, it goes up. Let me just try to game the system. 13. So, every time you buy one, for every one that there's missing, it goes up 15 GP. And then you can empty these, and it gives you your empty buckets. So for making compost and stuff, like, this is cheaper. This is much cheaper than actually buying them from the GE, because obviously I just spent, you know, what is that, $6.50 plus, I just spent like $3K where it would normally cost me like $15K. So, you know, I saved about, you know, 80% on that. So it is nice to have the bucket packs in the game, because as someone who makes their own compost, I find that very useful. And then the only other major thing that they implemented this week was, and Modash actually tweeted about this, is how I found out about it, but you can actually sell back your coal bag and your gem bag to Prospector Percy in the Motherlode mine for 80% of what you paid initially. There's no real benefit to that, I guess, unless you were really trying to liquidate your account and like swap all the money to, you know, an alt or something. There's no real value in that, but I guess, you know, it's something. If you just find that you really don't want your gem bag anymore, you can sell it for 80% of the nuggets, which I think is like 80 nuggets. I don't remember how much a gem bag costs. But yeah, so you can do that. And that's really all the patch notes for this week. Other than that, there's some minor bug updates that they did. But yeah, that's going to be it for the bugs that they did this week. So if you like this style of video where it's just very raw and just me kind of talking about my thoughts on the patch and, you know, what the actual patch had and what I see it happening, like what I see happening in the game, go ahead and leave me a comment on what you think. If you do like the video, go ahead and like it. Links to all my social media will be in the description. And again, I apologize for the voice quality, the sound quality. I am on my laptop right now and I don't have my microphone. I am traveling on a business trip right now, but I really wanted to get this video out because, well, patch notes only come out on Thursdays, and after Thursdays are not really relevant anymore. So yeah, we're kind of caught in a bind there. Oh, and there's one other really important bug update. You can't stand on the dog in Fossil Island anymore? Well, I guess we don't have to call PETA anymore. Thank God for that, Jagex.